Hello. Top meme of the week, guys. In English, hell. And he's like. And in Germany, it's like. Okay. So I guess that word means something different in German. So let's do some research, guys. Let's translate it. Bright. Okay, so that's why he's squinting, right? Because it's bright. Okay, that's pretty funny. Let's see what the comments say. Die in... Oh, wait. What? Die in hell. In English, it's a curse. In German, a perfectly normal sentence said while buying shoes. Whoa, wait, so, wait, this is kind of blowing my mind. So the German here, so this would actually be like D in hell or something, right? Whoa, that's crazy. The whole sentence works in German and English and means two totally different things. Incredible. When you play hide and seek with your buddy in Japan and finally find him. Odawara. I don't get it. I'll just admit that. I don't get it. Maybe this town, like, maybe this town name means something in German. Odawara. Odawara? Maybe if I, like, put a Odawara, like that. Or like that. Relies on a multilingual pun that blends German and Japanese geography. Yep, okay. The pun centers on the Japanese city Odawara. When pronounced out loud, Odawara sounds identical to the casual German phrase Odawarer. Grammatically, Oderdawar, or spoken as Odawara, which means, oh, or there he was. Let's be honest, guys. I have to give a lot of credit to AI because without it, I literally would have never. I mean, I know AI makes a lot of slop, garbage, shit, and it's like going to be the downfall of the human civilization. But I would have never understood this meme without it, guys. Well, I guess I could have asked a German person. The entrance to the Thieves' Guild will not be easy to find. The entrance. Yes, the skin cancer diagnosis was completely unexpected. And he's very sunburned on the back. I take personal offense to this, because I almost never apply sunscreen. And yeah, it's currently 90 degrees outside, so yeah, this is me. And if I do get skin cancer, I'm going to say it was unexpected. Okay? I don't expect it. I'm operating under the assumption that the more I expose my skin to the sun and it gets burned and then heals, the more tolerant of the sun it will become. Isn't that how it works? That's how a tan works, right? Belgian beer, German beer, what Americans call beer. And then it says piss water. Okay. And what does nennen mean? Nennen. That part didn't translate, see? The piss water didn't translate either, but I can tell that's what that says, guys. You're not pulling one over on me. Although that's by Pilsner. It says Pilsner. Haha. What is nennen? To name. Good morning, it's time for your daily 8 hours of torture with awful pop music. The same songs I've been playing every day for 3 months. Yes, Miss Radio Host. So is this actually like based on something? Like, is there some kind of dominating female radio host in Germany that all the construction worker men like submit to and listen to because she tells them to? Or am I reading too deeply into this? South German beer advertisement. North German beer advertisement. So the Southerners, the Bavarians, are drinking for fun, and the Northerners are drinking because they're depressed. But they're the ones with the beaches. Shouldn't they be the happy ones? When you have to go home after 3 hours of kissing. Oh my god. If FIFA invents 2 new advertising breaks, but you as a public broadcaster are no longer allowed to show advertising after 8 p.m. I did hear that apparently in an effort to ruin this World Cup, they I guess you guys didn't used to play ads during the match, which would make sense. Or at least maybe you waited till halftime or something. But now they're going to like actually cut away from the action and play ads, which is insane. That seems very risky. Could ruin the entire thing. Or no, it's like they're going to take like really quick ad breaks or something. Like they're going to pause the game. Let's just see. I've learned, I should probably look things up instead of just making shit up and saying it. Results of a massive shift. Okay. Continuous 45 minutes halves and what fans are calling American style quarters. Here we go. American World Cup. So it's going to be American style quarters with ads all over the places. So we're going to ruin it. Hydration breaks. Right. Every match in the 2026 World Cup will feature mandatory 3-minute hydration breaks roughly midway through each half. It just happens to be 3 minutes, the exact length of an ad, a commercial break. Is that even enough time to like run off the field and drink? You might actually dehydrate more by running off the field just to go drink and then run all the way back. That's kind of insane that they're interrupting the pace of play just to do that. But, it's for money. It's for player welfare. It's not for money. It's for player welfare. That's genius. Oh, so I guess cooling breaks were only called at the referee's discretion if there were high temperatures. Which, okay, so this kind of goes hand in hand. It is a clever solution to put in some ads because, of course, it's going to be hot. It is hot. Okay, it is hot here in the States right now. At least where I live. It's 92 degrees Celsius. Vacation is for relaxing. Periods of grief and funerals are not very relaxing. Better to call in sick. And some pretty good advice. Parlay, damn it, who came up with this parlay crap? It was the French. Grr, French! Grr. It's been a hard day at work when your smartphone battery still has 95%. Oh, yeah, wow. You show that to your boss, show him how hard you worked. Maybe you should get a bonus based on how much of a percentage of battery you have every day on your phone. But then you could go get those phone cases that like charge your phone. It has a battery in the case, And I know you guys would do that shit too, because you guys always talk about stuff like that. Like, oh, I'm going to go poop and I'm going to make sure I clock in before I poop, Anyway, why doesn't Saigon have any friends? Huh. I don't know. Interesting, I guess. I mean, it probably only even exists because it's like along this route from Cologne to Frankfurt or something like that. No offense to any Saigonese people watching. It didn't translate. I'm confused. Okay, it says, time to relax. Loses 5 ranked rounds in a row and his heart starts racing. Off work, end of day, time to relax. Loses 5 ranked rounds in a row and gets a high pulse. Gets stressed, angry. Okay, so this picture is like of your opponent, but it's like metaphorically because we're actually talking about video games. What video game? Counter-Strike? My first day at the steel mill, the foreman was in a really bad mood. He found a product he likes and thinks is great. Take it off the market and never bring it back. I forgot to scan an item at the self-checkout. That is store top. I don't know what that means. If the cashier scans the item twice or without a discount, that is a cashier operator error on the merchant side. Wait, what? So this is the store yelling at you. This must not be translating very well. That is store top. Oh, that is shoplifting. Store top. Shoplifting. Store top. I should have known. So when they steal from you, it's shoplifting. Or when you steal from them accidentally, it's shoplifting. When they steal from you, who cares? That is how I view it, and that's how I view it as well, because this typically happens, or well, in a way this happens at like fast food restaurants whenever they screw up your meal. Which probably happens less in Germany, if I had to guess. Quite a bit less. But here in America, it can happen quite often. And it really pisses me off. Especially when they just straight up forget to give you something. I mean, that is essentially just stealing money out of my pocket. Which, I mean, let's just think about it. If someone just walked up to me and stole $2 out of my pocket, I'd be liable to just knock them out if I felt like it, right? I mean, I'd be justified. So why is it okay when they do it to me? Like, okay, they didn't really do it on purpose, but it's negligence. One time I called a place, I got a burrito at a place, and they screwed it up bad. To the point where it was not acceptable to me. And I called the place because I drove, of course I drove all the way home. Before checking it, it's really bad. I call them and they're like, oh, you can come back and we'll fix it. You know, we'll get you a new one. I said, how about you fix it and you drive it to me? I'm not wasting my gas. They didn't do that. If there are police somewhere in public and I have done absolutely nothing but still try to appear as inconspicuous as possible. Cashier, I accidentally scanned the last item twice. Oh, it's happening again, huh? I'm not going on another 5-minute tangent about this. Alarm! We need the key. Manager to register one immediately. I need to enter the code. It has been successfully canceled. Everything must be rescanned. What? Do you want to pay €5 more for your hamburger? WTF, no. Well, what if I hit it with this? Yo! I mean, bro, that is actually improving the quality of the burger, though. In a very real way. You know, a smash burger. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy both the traditional burger and a smash burger. With the smash burger, it is essentially just better. You know what I mean? It is an improvement in a lot of ways, you know, or at least one way. You know, because it makes I don't know, man. You'd have to ask a scientist on it or whatever, but it's because when they smash the beef, it like does the whatever like reaction to the beef more, you know, like it emulsifies it or some shit. I don't know, man. All I know is it tastes good, okay? Hanging out on laptops or texting friends at work for half the day. But you know what? No. As an American, I'm not just already going past this smash burger meme. I just realized, you know, I'm an American. I'm gonna talk about this for at least another 15 seconds. Because I wanted to say, you know, it's got to be smashed fully and correctly and entirely, you know? They can't just hit it with that thing. They got to put 100 pounds on it. 200 kilograms. That's what I'm talking about. Boom, down into the burger. Now is that worth 5 more euros? Hell no. But maybe like 50 more cents. Hanging out on laptops or texting friends at work for half the day. My boss congratulates me on my flawless work. And I'll get 4 times as much done as my colleagues. And I'd get 4 times as much done as my colleagues. How are you getting 4 times as much done if you literally didn't do any work? Your colleagues are getting negative work done. Sounds like you've got it made, buddy. You're never getting fired. You're doing 0 work and yet you're the best employee. So you want to work for us as a lawyer? No, I didn't even go to law and I'm wanted by the police. You're hired. Seriously recommended. Seriously by people. English gardens. German gardens. What Americans call a garden. I'll be the judge of that. Where's the garden? We don't call that a garden. That's a front yard. What the hell are you guys talking about? Come on now. I don't even know what to say to this. What does this even mean? I don't really... Like, okay, over here, like where these bushes are, is that a garden? I mean, not in any real sense, but could you just refer to it as that for the sake of referencing it by some kind of name? I guess so. And I mean, don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not above critiquing America, and you guys are way better at gardening. I've seen that just to be the case, you know? Even when I do the thing where I just like drop the dude on Google Maps and explore Germany, I can just see people's yards. You know, I see that there's a lot of nice gardening going on in Germany. There used to be a lot more good gardening going on here in the States as well. The art has kind of like dwindled over the past few decades, it seems to me. With that said, there is still some nice gardening. Here, American front yard garden. Let's see, what would like I call a typical garden? These are, of course, kind of like, some of these are extravagant, but like this is a garden. There you go. Like you got flowers. You got flowers, man. You kind of need flowers for it to be a garden. Kinda. See, now, here, this I did know to be the case, but I was just confirming it with ChatGPT, because I feel like this is an aspect to this that's maybe causing, I don't know if it's confusion or like, I don't know. But in England, the word garden means like their whole yard. You know, they'll be like, oh, it's in the garden. And it's like their whole backyard or whatever. You know, it's the yard, it's the grass. And it says right here, you know, does not necessarily mean a place full of flowers. The reason it's saying that is because that's what it does mean here in the States. In American English, garden means a specific area where flowers or vegetables are grown. Yeah, it can be like vegetables, sure. Usually flowers. But like that's really like an American, and I know like I've been harping on this for like 5 minutes now, but I'm just trying to at least say the fact that no American will call this a garden. That's a front yard of grass. You wouldn't measure your penis when it's flaccid, so why are you evaluating your potential in life precisely when you're at rock bottom? Is this supposed to be inspiring? True, man. True. Yeah. I mean, that's right. How I sleep after leaving a controversial comment in a subreddit I don't care about, and now there's a war going on there. It's literally me, the kebab vendor, when I exchange my generously filled maxi kebab with my own mortadella, camembert, and sweet mustard. Oh, mortadella. That's like the meat thing, right? Yeah, it's an Italian sausage. Well, why did you even go to the kebab vendor at that point? Why didn't you just bring a freaking piece of bread with you? And then you could have made your own doner kebab for like $1. Showing the World Cup opening ceremony as announced. No, dude, why would we do that? ZDF is required to cover part of its budget through advertising. Like ARD, ZDF is allowed to broadcast up to 20 minutes of commercials before 8 p.m. daily from Monday to Saturday, excluding public holidays. Today's last commercial break aired at 7:44 p.m., coinciding with the opening ceremony, which we then switched to immediately after. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you're having a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday, where I'm going to be driving the train, guys. Hop on the train, okay? Do not miss it. Or do. But I hope someone shows up. I need some passengers. I'm going to be driving. I'm going to be doing a German train simulator. live stream. I don't think I made that clear. Yeah, Monday. Be there. I think it'll be around like 7 p.m. German time or something. 6 p.m., 5 p.m. I don't know.